Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Wuthering Waves reaction. It has been a very long time since I've listened to any music from this game. It's just not one that gets requested too often, but this one, I'm going to make a specific exception. I've seen a few comments about it, but it was an Adam Gubman song, and if you spent any time on this channel, you know how I am with Adam and his music and how much I love it, and also that this one was co-written by his daughter as well, so I already knew all that going in. I've seen him post about it on Instagram and everything, and I'm just excited to see what this song has in store, as I usually am whenever he decides to drop a new banger into our laps, and we, as the good people of the internet, will look at him like, yes, daddy, thank you very much for your music. Adam, if you're watching this, I'm sorry I made it weird, but without further ado, let's go. Got some intricate visuals too. I haven't spent enough time with Wuthering Waves to like know what their visuals are like.
A butterfly with no cocoon, energy we can define, emotions from your complex mind, a puzzle I cannot complete. Interact, obey, repeat.
I'm gonna be listening very closely for the lyrics, especially.
Understand if I truly comprehend. Acting with a conscious mind. Artificial. Is that how a heart
Layered vocals.
is defined? Wake me up. Is that where this is?
It's been a while since we've had a round.
Taking down most hearts to end. Is this longing what you mean? The cost when you cool the pain it brings. Pain or love I need to feel. Maybe that will make me real.
God, this piano part's gorgeous.
If all else fails you, no, I never wanna let you go.
Oh, and a key change.
There is only one universal truth.
Was that a chord lift?
Eyes of you.
I'm not good enough to know the difference. Not without thinking a lot harder. God, the visuals match this so well. Makes me wonder how close they were working together to like get that to look so accurate. It's so pretty. I wonder if Adam got the art first or if they decided to match the art to the music. Or if it was like a mood board situation. Is that an oboe? I haven't heard an oboe be like a featured instrument in a hot minute either. Probably since Yu Ping Chen. This is almost given like pop R&B, the beat and everything on here now. Ooh. 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 The dissonance in there. It's beautiful little clashes at the end. Damn, Adam. Yet another banger as expected. So first things first, congratulations. Brilliant song, pretty much as always. I love this one. There's so many things about the structure of this one, the chord progression and everything that feels so light. It's done in E flat, I'm pretty sure, which makes sense for the vibe the song was going for. It feels like it's being written about a character that hasn't fully understood who they are yet, somebody who's still coming into their own. E flat tends to have a bit of a nostalgic backing for my ear, and I'm sure a lot of other people's ears. It just makes you feel of a time before or a time of things unanswered. So it's kind of giving me that. I feel like this character probably isn't fully aware of who they are. Maybe they're still trying to figure it out. They're probably a new character. That would probably fit with that. I'd assume because the song was released that it's probably a fairly recent character, but I don't know how the releases of all character songs go in every game. I'm just assuming it's a new character with a new theme, and the whole not understanding who they are, especially with the lyrics backing that up very aggressively. I'm going to assume as much that this person is just not sure yet. They're still basically like a child in an adult's body trying to figure out why they're there, what their purpose is, that sort of thing. And again, the lyrics definitely reinforcing that a lot. And the music, again, reinforcing that just as much, because you would have those gaps in memory maybe, or just things that you aren't sure about. You haven't had the time, you haven't had the life experience to get those answers yet. So I feel like there's a lot of that going on in this song. There are so many times in this song where like, I'm like, oh, it's beautiful. And then he throws in just a little crunch, just a bit of diminished notes, some little things right next to each other, like a white and a black key that just clank, like really crunch. And that's also a way to showcase something not quite landing smoothly, somebody who hasn't quite gotten everything down. It's not perfect. There's not a full idea exactly. There are little mistakes here and there, that sort of concept. There are so many musical aspects in this song that are leading me to the assumption that this person maybe has some sort of a memory issue. They just don't know what they are. Maybe they were sheltered their whole lives and they've only recently decided to blossom into their own, or some other form, something similar to that. But that totally makes sense for me. And what a beautiful song to do that. I just love everything about this. I like the lightness of it too, because it feels like somebody who's not in a rush to figure out who they are. They're going to take things day by day, live their life, pace it out, really experience things naturally instead of trying to rush through it, trying to answer questions in a panic. They're just like, you know what? Right now, I'm who I am, and I know I may be somebody else in the future, and that'll be okay too. But just not forcing their way through. That approach is also really respectable to me, and I love that this song is reinforcing that so heavily. I think that Adam did an amazing job, Piper as well, for the lyrics on here. The vocalist, great choice. Her voice was the perfect mix of this like light airiness, but also the clarity of her voice made it feel so much more personal. And of course the instrument choices as well, having accents like the oboe, the violins in there coming in a little later. That entire like chord shift that happened, I'm pretty sure it was a whole key change. And having that sort of a change in there signifies something like the first part of the song mostly being them coming to terms with that approach and just going, okay, I am who I am. I'm not going to rush it. And then once they come to that full self-affirmation, the chord lifts into many more major chords, a lot less of those flats and minors in there. And it's sort of just embodying the concept of resolution there. And it makes everything feel a lot more final for just a bit. Then it goes back into it. It softens up again by the end. You get a few more of those little like things that are crunching, like I'd mentioned at the end of the song. And like, again, those are kind of like, maybe there's still something to be worked on there. Maybe they still do want to work on themselves and they're not fully confirmed on their I'm just me, they still want to improve and become a new person, maybe a better person. It's hard to read a lot of those details on characters, especially when it's, I assume, a brand new character. I doubt there's much information for even people to correct me down in the comments below, but if you know, please do, because I love to read lore dumps. I've mentioned a few times that I've loved to read those, and I always do. I don't know why I love reading lore dumps like that, I just do. I read every comment with every like huge multi-paragraph lore dump on a character if they have any, and I don't know why. I don't play these games. I don't have that much of an interest in it. I don't have like a self-interest in it, but I love lore dumps, so I always read them. I guess that's just my brand of nerd, but I think I'll end it there. Thank you all so very much for watching. Thank you, Adam and Piper, for writing a beautiful song and putting that together. Brilliant vocals as well. God, there's just so many good performances in this. Everything just blended so beautifully, but I've said plenty, so thank you all so very much again for watching. If you have any other requests from Wuthering Waves or any other games you want me to get to, drop them in the comments below and I'll do my best to get to them. And of course, if you like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!